Stop sabotaging yourself. Coach Trina Medvis here. First, let me start by saying Fit for Females is officially 15 years old. 15 years that we've had the privilege of helping you lose weight, get strong, become the best version of yourself, deal with your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, food struggles. 15 years. This is huge. So I'm Coach Trina Medvis, owner of Fit for Females, mom of 3, and I am ultra passionate about getting you in your best shape possible. I'm going to put a link here for you that allows you to go and get a whole bunch of free things that I dish out, recipes and workouts and inspiration, all of it. The link is down here. We're going to talk today about how you can stop sabotaging yourself. Let me tell you a story. I have 2 clients just recently that both lost 10 pounds. They were in different programs. One took my free Fit for Females 14-day challenge. It's free. Go to the website at fitforfemales.com. She followed it. She's doing some live classes and she lost 10 pounds. The second girl took my Nutrition Ninja course. It's a paid course, 5 weeks, and she lost 10 pounds. Now the difference between these 2 women, they both lost 10 pounds. The difference between the reaction, the emotional feeling, and the success of it was quite different. And this happens a lot. We have many people that will start off and say, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Then by the end of their time period, they only lose 3 pounds. And they say, I only lost 3 pounds. Rather than celebrating the 3 pounds that you lost, all they get focused on is the 7 pounds they did not lose. Now, this is where the problem in the fitness and diet industry starts. We are set up for failure, we sabotage ourselves, and we do not celebrate the 3 pounds you lost, the small wins. And what happens is you continue on this vicious cycle constantly. It doesn't matter what program you sign up for, what diet you do, you start to sabotage yourself. And it becomes a real failure setup point and mental block. That you cannot do this. I should be doing this. Why does this person lose weight and I don't lose weight? So I want to equip you with some tools. These 2 women that both lost 10 pounds just recently, as I said, one was in my free 14-day challenge. You can go to the website and sign up for that. It's free. The other one was in my Nutrition Ninja program where it's coaching. Now here is the sad reality, but this is exactly what happens to us. Girl number 1 that lost the 10 pounds, celebrate. She got on her doctor's scale. She had her, I guess it was a quarterly checkup, and she was so ecstatic. She lost 10 pounds. She was so happy with herself. She wrote me just saying, Trina, thank you so much. You helped me with A, B, and C. I made these changes. She made small changes. The second woman that lost 10 pounds celebrated by saying, I lost 10 pounds, but I still have so much to go. She was not as happy. I'm a big girl, she says. So this 10 pounds is not a big deal. Now let me ask you this and put this in the comments below. If you lost 10 pounds, would you be happy with yourself? Would you celebrate? Would you be like, yes, I want to tell people I lost 10 pounds? Or would you be the person that would beat yourself up because maybe you want to lose 50 pounds or 15 pounds or 30 pounds and that 10 pounds is like, big deal. So what happens in example number 2, and this happens a lot, you do this daily. You do this daily. You sabotage yourself. You do this daily. You are not giving yourself the momentum you need, the credit you need, the celebratory win that your brain needs to continue on this path. It is so sad when you do not celebrate your small wins. In the long game, we're looking at the long game here. It's great that you want to lose weight. It's great that you want to start working out. It's great that you want to clean up your diet and finally feel better. What's not great is you do not get taught in the fitness and diet industry how to tackle the emotional beast that is right here, in between these hands. The emotions that you feel, the past failures that you feel. You don't celebrate or even acknowledge that. And then you end up being the person that goes and loses 10 pounds, but you're not happy. You just lost 10 pounds. Imagine that. Or you just lost 3, or you just lost 1. You are on your way, on a journey, one small step and tidbit at a time. And I want you to get to a place where you close your eyes and you feel, I feel so good about myself. I lost a pound. I lost 5 pounds. My clothes are feeling just a little better. Or maybe the inflammation is gone from my face. Maybe I'm just feeling a little brighter in my skin. I'm feeling a little bit happier, but the scale hasn't moved. Your clothes aren't fitting any better, but you just feel like, oh, like look at my face. I feel a little lighter and a little different. You forget to celebrate all these small wins. So you have to stop freaking sabotaging yourself. Because when you do this, you're telling your brain, which by the way is the most powerful tool you have, I'm a loser. That's not a big deal. Who cares? And then your evil twin comes out and starts to sabotage your brain like, okay, yeah, here you go. Go eat all the junk. Go celebrate. Oh, it's too hard. So I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the toddler inside yourself that is throwing a tantrum, freaking out. It's toddler time. I don't want to eat the kale and I don't want to have the salad. I just want my pizza. You're throwing a tantrum. We're all like little toddlers in our brain. I only lost 10 pounds. I want to lose 50. I don't want to work out. You are the toddler. It's just the toddler in your brain that is throwing a tantrum. That's like, I want to eat the pizza. I don't want to eat this healthy stuff. That's just the toddler in you talking. Reset yourself. I'm a grown-up. That's just my inner voice talking. You do not have to acknowledge all these thoughts in your brain. You do not have to act out or even believe them. Your brain's going to tell you a bunch of BS all day long. I can't do it. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm not like her. I won't get in shape like her. I'm too big. I'm a big girl. I'm big boned. Oh, I failed in the past. I've gained all this weight. I have kids. Endless possibilities. That's just the toddler talk in your brain like, oh, I'm throwing a tantrum. I can't take this. That's all it is. Stop sabotaging yourself and ask yourself, this is a great question. What lifestyle changes would you like to make? Are you going to bed too late? Are you staying up watching TV? Are you waking up on a deficit, feeling exhausted? You're so exhausted that your body's craving the carbs, craving the sugar. I can't survive without my coffee. All of these things that we do on the regular are either supporting us in our journey or they are completely sabotaging us in our journey. They're either going to propel us forward into a good decision or they're going to propel us forward into a decision that does not support what we want for ourselves. If I ask you, how do you feel right now about yourself, your overall physical body, a scale out of 1 to 10, 10 being like, I feel amazing, I have the muscles I want, my bones are strong, I feel healthy, don't care about your weight. How do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being, oh, I feel amazing, I feel strong, I feel like I can walk upstairs, no problem, I've got energy. 1 being like, oh, I can't get off the couch, I want to throw a fit, I'm too tired, I'm just eating the chips and cookies. How do you feel? Give me that number. Scale of 1 to 10, what is your number for your physical self? What number is that for you? Do you have that number in your head? We want to bump that number. We want that number to go higher. Because your energy vibration and how you feel about yourself has everything to do with your sex life, your job, your social life. if you think you're going to succeed, if you're actually going to succeed, if you're going to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, right? Heather says 9. Inspiring people like you help. Heather, you're incredible. We need more people like this. And you are that person. You are that person that can go out and inspire someone to make the decision between, oh, I'm going to have nachos or I'm going to have a nice healthy turkey burger and some salad. You can help make a difference in other people's lives. And if you're not vibrating high, you're probably sabotaging yourself in different areas of your life. In fact, 100% of us sabotage ourselves daily. I'm no different. I'm a coach. I know everything to do. This is my job. And I still have to talk to myself daily and coach myself with all these positive things. I'm making great decisions today. I'm going to have some water. I'm going to go for a walk. I got to bed at a decent time. I woke up when I promised myself last night I would. Small wins. Remember that toddler throwing a tantrum. I don't want to work out. It's too hard. I'm not like you. That toddler, are you going to reward that behavior by giving it the Snickers bar because it's throwing a challenge in the, Walmart? It's like, I want those cookies. Give me those. Blah, blah, blah. Or are you going to say, we're going to make a better decision and we're going to do this? We are the same way as adults. We are just toddlers throwing a tantrum in our brain. Our brain is filling us with all the bull crap that we believe, that we've read, that this diet works, that all these things, ABC, what the doctor tells us. We take everything and it just fills our brain, and then we start to listen to it rather than say, well, that's nonsense. That's my old beliefs. So the example of the 2 girls losing 10 pounds, this is a true story. This just happened. And the amount of heartbreak in example 2, where the one girl said, well, I only lost 10 pounds. I have so much more to go. I'm a big girl. She's robbing herself of the positive changes and positivity that she's made in her life to carry forward that 10 pounds to 11 pounds to 12 pounds to wherever she wants to go. She's telling her brain, it's no big deal. I can't do this. I'm only losing 10 pounds. That's not a big deal. Every step, whether it is tiny or big, has to be celebrated in your brain. You have to celebrate the success, no matter how big or small. Do you hear me when I tell you this? When you lay your head down on the pillow at night, do you celebrate the small wins? Like, I got up today. I got up today before my alarm, 8 minutes before my alarm. That is a huge win for me. I'm not a early morning lover. That is a big win. When I lay down today, I'm going to say, Trina, you got up before your alarm, but I wanted to stay in that damn bed and it was so comfy. I wanted to stay there. But I'm going to say to myself tonight, you woke up. You woke up, girl. You got out of bed. You went on a walk. You drank a bottle of water or whatever. I want you to stop sabotaging yourself and start celebrating small wins. This is what we do at Fit for Females. This is what I coach. I can get you in the best shape of your life. I can get you as strong as you want. I can give you all the tools. I can tell you everything. Trina, what do I need to do to lose 50 pounds? Here we go. A, B, C, D, and E. The people that decide to follow this and are ready for themselves are the people that get full success. I could have 50 people in the exact same programs doing all the things they need to do for themselves. And it's the people that have the mental game, that don't deprive themselves, that are giving themselves small wins, that are taking small steps every day, that succeed. I lost 30 plus pounds during the worst period of my life, going through the biggest medical disaster, being on medications that make you gain 50 plus pounds, etc., 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 because of small, tiny steps and tidbits over a 3-year span. It wasn't overnight. I didn't gain all this muscle mass and lose this weight and help all of my blood work get to this nice centralized healthy place by like crash dieting. I'm gonna lose 30 pounds, it's gotta be fast, and I'm gonna like not eat the food I like, I'm gonna not do this, you don't get that way from a big, giant, complicated plan. It's like school. You can't throw the whole entire course right here and say, do this in the next month. You're gonna fail and you're gonna be overwhelmed and you're not going to wanna do this. And it's not realistic to stick to this because you're going out for dinner with your friends. You got to go to a birthday party. You're going to a barbecue. You're going to a social. And what do? I'm going to sit there and I can't eat any of that stuff. And I have to go exercise. I have to do it all right now. It's small tidbits and steps over time. In fact, you can do this right now. You can do this right now. Whatever toddler is pulling a tantrum in your brain, if you're the person like my client that said, I only lost 10 pounds, you can stop that and catch yourself and go, that's an old belief of mine. We tried that way and that doesn't work. Today, I'm going to add an extra glass of water to my day. I'm going to add an extra 10 minutes walking. I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable hour that allows me to get up at this time that I promised myself. I'm going to small steps. Moms out there, if you've had babies, you are stressed out. You are in a season of your life that is stressful. You are not the Instagram, Facebook person, influencer that's like got all the things and the nanny, and you have to realize what season of your life you're in. Self-sabotage causes anxiety, causes depression, causes I'm a loser, I'm a failure, causes in your mind, I only lost 10 pounds. Can you imagine? When we say this out loud, if your friend came to you and said, Jenny, I only lost 10 pounds, you would be like, God, you're amazing. That is so great. What did you do? Tell me all about this. How do you feel? You would be celebrating the crap out of your friend. But when it's you sabotage. I didn't work out this week. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I have my period. I didn't sleep. I'm like, all these things. I'm throwing a tantrum. I'm a toddler. I don't want to do it. It's all this stuff that is just baloney in your head, in your brain, that you just have to take stock of and take ownership of. So I want you to go to fitforfemales.com. I'm going to dump this link again. Lots of goodies. I try never to spam you and send you information that you want. Come and try a free class. Go to the website. Go to fitforfemales.com and check out all the free tools that are there. Start with the 14-day challenge, fitforfemales.com/14-day. But what you need to do the most is today, be aware of that self-sabotage. When something is going well, or you've made a good choice, like is it pizza or are we going to have, tacos? Maybe some healthy turkey bean tacos, or should I have this loaded pizza with all this cheese? What should I have today? Maybe the decision is I'm going to have the pizza today because I have had great nutrition all week. Whatever the decision is, do not sabotage yourself. Do not stay in that poor me, throwing a tantrum, toddler, I want that candy bar, I want that ice cream. Say to yourself, this is the decision I'm making today for myself. This is the decision that's going to get me closer to my goals of being healthy, being strong, being fit, being joyful, being less inflamed and less puffy. When I look back on my photos, God, I was so inflamed and puffy. I was stopping at Fortino's after class, getting pizza because I had 5, 6, 7 meetings. I was grabbing a second latte because I was like, oh, I'm feeling tired. I was having a glass of wine at night, then having another glass of wine at night, then waking up, repeating and doing it all over again. And when you look back, you think, geez, there was such a better way. What was going on? For me, it was all emotional things, all the stress of my medical thing that was happening. For you, it could be your job, it could be your kids, it could be grief, it could be stress, it could be any number of reasons. Acknowledge that, stop sabotaging yourself, and remind yourself at any stage of your life, At any moment right now, today, you can make a decision that's different from all the other days and minutes and times that maybe you failed. Looking back on that photo where you were 5 years ago and wanting that body back, that's not you. You're 5 years smarter. You're 5 years more experience and maybe traumas, and maybe you have things in your life that derailed you. You've had sick parents or sick friends. You are not 5 years ago, Trina. You are right now you. Right now, Taylor. Right now, Jenny. Right now, Vanessa. You are you right now. What does the you right now need? Does it need some more positive chit chat? Does it need a good slap on the shoulder? Like, hey girl, we're not that person anymore. That drinks wine on the couch, that sabotages, oh, I've had a good day, I deserve it. People always say I deserve it. You're not a dog. Don't reward yourself with food. Food is essential to your life and it's supposed to be enjoyable. Exercise should be enjoyable, but not everybody likes it. So you force yourself to do it because you're disciplined and you know it's going to prevent osteoporosis. You know it's going to make your heart healthy and strong. You know that your bones, your muscles, your joints, everything in your body is going to do better. You don't need to crush the workout and start pounding the weights and, 50 minutes a day, crush it. Oh, I can't walk and my body feels so bad. Small little steps. And celebrate that small stuff that is a big deal. My weight loss journey, my clients over the last 20 plus years, almost 25 years, it's never about some massive transformation. It starts today. What is your 24-hour plan? Today, right now, when you watch this live, what is your 24-hour plan? Can you do that? 24-hour plan, repeat that the next day. My 24-hour plan is, I decided in the morning, I'm waking up at a certain time, I'm having this for breakfast, I'm filling my water bottles, getting my elastics to keep track of them, I am going to bed at this time, I am going to exercise. What is your 24-hour plan to make you a top priority? I can't say this enough. If you are faced with a medical crisis, cancer, diabetes, almost dying, having an injury, having somebody you've seen in your family get sick, it will fast forward and fast track your kickstart like nothing else. It suddenly becomes the highest priority. But why do you have to wait for that? Why do you have to wait for disease and injury and depression and anxiety, everything to just pile so high on you to go, oh crap, this plan, this ain't working. Have you been there? This plan is not working for me. So I need to make a 24-hour plan. Share this video. Make a 24-hour plan and repeat that every day. You can change it up. Today, I'm going to refrain from eating all the sugar that I want, and I'm just going to have a piece of chocolate at night. That is going to be my decision, or whatever. Today, I'm going to have all the healthy meals, and I'm going to enjoy myself this meal that I know isn't so ideal for myself. The toddler in you, the screaming toddler that wants to eat everything she wants to eat and wants to have the body she wants but doesn't have to want to work out, etc., etc., that's just a toddler throwing a tantrum. And if you know toddlers, they are stubborn as hell. But 5 minutes from now, they don't remember anything. That you crushed their dreams in Walmart and you're like, you are not having those friggin' chocolate bars and candies and chips. No. They're like done with it. It's over with. It's the same in your brain. That toddler throwing a tantrum, I don't want to exercise, I'm not as strong as you, I can't, I don't have time. That toddler is just a feeling and just a thought. That toddler can be changed. I am a grown-up. I am going to get to bed at a certain time. My 24-hour plan is this. I'm going to cut gluten today. I am going to have less coffee today. I'm going to drink more water today. It's not like I'm going to eat 1,500 calories, this many macros, and I'm going to exercise for an hour, and I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to do this. All of that is like, your brain is like, that's way too much. I can't do all those things. because you get a phone call, you got to pick your kid up, this one's screaming, that one's screaming, this person needs you, work needs you, and suddenly you get to the end of the day and you're like, I'm a loser. I'm just a loser. I can't do anything. I promise myself these things and I don't do them. That is self-sabotage. There's something in you that wants to fail, that doesn't believe that you can do it. And I am here to tell you, based on whatever decisions you've made in the past, whatever went wrong, you can find your way back. But find your way back to something that's reasonable in this season of your life. Like June, if you're a parent, my head spins 8 ways to Sunday, I'm saying to the kids. And I found myself saying this month, we just have to get through this. And every time I said that, I said, stop. Life is not about just getting through this busy time. Because if you are a parent, you have kids in school, June is the most insane month for you. And that is a month for me that's happening. I've got kids graduating. I have a kid going off to university. Please cry with me. We have too many things on the go, plus business, plus family. And instead of saying to yourself, I just have to get past this and then everything's going to be okay. Do you find yourself ever saying that? I just have to get through this busy. Instead, be present in there. What can I do today that's going to make me feel healthier? I'm going to sit on the couch or sit on a porch for 5 minutes and I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to take all of this busy in that I get the privilege to do all these busy things and enjoy that process, the small pieces of the toddler throwing a fit because your month is so busy. Next month, I'll be less busy. Then I can do this. No. What can you do this minute, right now? What can you do to rewire your brain for healthy things to stop sabotaging and saying, I'll do it when? Fitness is not a decision that you just do it and then you stop. I'm going to do it to get in shape. Food is not things you eat. You do it just to lose weight. This is a lifelong journey. Unless you plan to die at a young age and you're like, I'm going to crush it now, get in my best shape, kill myself, and then I'll be dead, because you will with all the stress and everything that's going on in the world and in your life. This is the long game. What do you want for the long game? I imagine myself as an older woman, aging, and I just want to be able to stand upright and I want to be able to walk tall. I don't want to be a hunchback. I don't want to be in a walker and a cane. I'm hoping to avoid all these things. I'm hoping I'm that senior that feels good and I can wake up and maybe I got some aches and pains because we've aged. But I want to be that person that isn't scared about falling down a flight of stairs and breaking my hip, because our joints and our bones and all of these things as we age, things just get weaker. Doesn't that really suck? But it's also the biggest blessing in life. We can think about it like, I want to be, in 5 years, I want to be strong and fit and healthy. It's the long game. It's not just about your summer body. Granted, I have tons of clients that lose weight fast and they get it off and then they don't keep it off because of this this muscle right here, your brain, because you're not dealing with this. Can you relate to any of this? Are you even out there? Hello, gorgeous. Hi, Melissa. I thank you so much. So this is what you have to start practicing. This is your opportunity right now. This is free coaching from an award-winning coach. I have so many certifications for you. This stuff works. What are you going to do today that is going to get you towards that better life, that is going to give you those lifestyle changes you need to feel good? You know how many people will look at someone and go, I want to look like her. Or, oh, how did you get all those muscles? How did you do this, Trina? Small changes every single day. Go to fitforfemales.com/14day. You're still here. Start there. If you don't know where the hell to start there. Little things. Ditch one thing. Add one thing. I have been so passionate about health my whole life, but last year in April and in 2017, when my disease started, and people say I'm the healthiest person walking. They're like, how can this happen to Trina? My passion for helping you, reminding you to be mentally well, physically well, fitness, everything in your body has just gone to another level. And in fact, when people contact me, clients will call, hi, I think I want to start class. I want to coach with you. And there's this interview process that I go through. I can tell instantly if you're ready or you're not. And I don't work with anybody who's not ready. I will not work with you because it does not matter what I tell you. You have to be ready to make the changes in your life. It's just like, there's people in your house that don't take your advice. Kids have to learn the hard way. Maybe your husband, you think you're going to change someone. You aren't changing anyone. Hello. Think about how hard it is for you to change. You think you're going to change somebody else. I'm going to be the person that changes that person. And I used to struggle as a coach. These people have all this advice and, why aren't they doing it? What am I doing wrong? It's not on you. You know that if you're not ready to make this change in your life, it does not matter what tools I give you, what things you buy yourself. Go and get the best fitness clothes, the best shoes, get all the exercise equipment, sign up for the best program, and you're like, I'm ready to go. And then there goes that motivation, like 5 minutes down the road, 2 hours down the road, and you're just done. You cannot make changes unless you are ready to make these changes. You are not too old. You are not too broke. You are not having the least amount of time. You are not any of that. None of those things are true for you. Only if you start to believe them in your head. If you start to believe that. I've always told myself, I just had a conversation with the client because I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money, etc. But my mom never said we're poor. We struggled with money a lot. We moved around a lot, but she never said we're poor. We're broke. It was always abundance mentality. It was always, my mom would find a way to make things happen, make things appear. It was an abundance mentality. So I've always told myself, I have an abundant mind. Money flows, energy flows. Your body can change. You can do this. Have an abundant mindset, even when you don't believe it. And notice I didn't say even if you don't believe it. Even when you don't believe in yourself, your world's been rocked, you might have a disabled child, a challenged family member, a sick family member, it could be you. You have to put yourself in the most strong mental state that you can find yourself. And that just takes repeating and retraining your brain. It's like training a kid. Here's how you tie your shoes. Here's how you tie your shoes. You keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. And eventually they're like, bloop, it's so easy. It's the same thing with your brain. It takes a little more time than what you'd probably like. But when it comes to your weight loss journey, your health, your strength, hell, maybe you're older and you want to go back to school. You want to do a different job. Whatever it may be, small wins. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop talking to yourself poorly. Even if you don't believe it, say it anyway. I am in shape. I am losing weight. I am getting strong. I am making healthy choices with food. I am trying new vegetables. I am drinking less caffeine. I am going to bed earlier. I am making positive changes. Not, oh my God, I failed today. I only lost 10 pounds in the last 2 months. I have no time to work out. I have no energy. I'm not as good as I was in 2019. Oh my God, the pandemic hit me and I'm so overweight. All of that stuff is just the story, the Academy Award winning movie that you've created in your mind. And if you stay there, 5 years from now, you're going to be that bitter person that's angry at everybody and you can't celebrate anybody else's success. And if you are hanging around people that are not celebrating your success, or you're going out for dinner like, come on, just have a glass of wine. Like, come on, like, have the nachos, have the pizza. Come on, let's get some wings. Like, come on, like, why do you always have to be on that diet? Why do you have to be always so healthy? Those are not people that support your journey. And you just kindly say to them, this is the choice I'm making today. I'm going to have this grilled chicken salad today because it just makes me feel vibrant and I don't want to feel bloated. I want to feel energized for our conversation. You have to make your choices, stick to your choices, and find a circle of people that support that. They don't have to understand it. You can be very kind and explain to them, yeah, this is the choice I'm making, and if I eat this, I just feel really awful, right? You know those people in your life that are literally self-sabotagers? That is all in them and their own sabotage that just is coming out on you. But it's not your story. It's not their decision. It's your decision about what you want to do. And just because something worked for someone else, working out 7 days a week, and I have to do all these things, hell no, girl. Hell no. You have to make the best decision for yourself today. Like it is 1 o'clock in real time. You have hours to make better changes till you go to bed tonight. You have hours. Like I have like 9 hours to make great decisions for myself, or 9 hours to make crappy decisions for myself because I'm exhausted. We just came off 3 days of 5:45 a.m. wake up, driving to Etobicoke because my daughter made it in festivals, provincial swimming. It was a nightmare as a parent because you're exhausted. And I can feel my body's like, I want sugar, I want carbs, I'm so exhausted, I don't want to work out. Oh, I was there all weekend. The toddler in me is like, I want to go back to bed and I don't want to do anything. And I have to stop and say, okay, what do you need today? You need to give yourself some grace. You're feeling tired. You've had a long weekend. Make a great choice. Have this salad. Have these vegetables. Have this water. Have this walk, right? Melissa, I'm starting with PT to take me from the inside. What is PT? To take care of me from the inside and working with your amazing videos with pelvic floor work. I love that because we know it's not okay. Mind game. Yeah. And ladies, I just finished teaching a stroller class yesterday and today was my Mama Express. If you have any leakage, you pee your pants when you cough or sneeze. Anything's going on, that's your pelvic floor weakness. Pelvic floor weakness. Like whatever is going on in your life, there is usually a solution to everything. Maybe not everything and every disease, like even me where I'm at with my journey, with my disease, it is constant. I could be dead tomorrow. That is a sad thing, but that is what keeps me making the best decisions I can today. It might sound grim, like we're all gonna die one day. We do know that. Like life will come to an end. Maybe not for 50, 60, 80, 90 years, but my goal is to be the healthiest version of myself with the most amount of energy that I can. And I know if I go eat pizza and nachos and chips on the couch at night and I drink wine, I don't feel well. I just wake up the next day, I'm like, I don't want to work out. I don't want to teach. I don't even want to coach these people. I'm so tired. You know that if you're making these decisions for yourself, by the way, Melissa, that's incredible. You know that if you're going to make these decisions, they come with consequence. Do you have any questions for me? Like, do you have any questions or struggles or comments that you want to ask? This is the time. Whatever's going on in your life, I promise that it's temporary. Pain is temporary. Laziness is temporary. Emotions are temporary and they're fleeting. It's when you start giving that narrative in your head power and you start building onto that and you continue and continue and continue. Like you say, I'm that big girl. I only lost 10 pounds. Maybe you are a big girl. Celebrate the hell out of that. If you get sick, you lose 50 pounds, you're going to be like, thank God I was a big girl and I had this weight to lose. Find the positive in your body. Enjoy your body. Feel your body. Close your eyes and enjoy all of that extra skin and excess fat. And, you know, maybe you're aging. Like, welcome to life. You've been through a lot. You have baggage. You've made it. You survived that crisis. Remember that thing that you thought you could not handle? How bad it was? How awful it was? You survived that. Remember back when you thought, I am not going to make it through this. How am I going to do this? And you were crying and depressed and feeling awful. You did it. You did it. And guess what? You're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again. You're going to repeat it, and you're going to set a 24-hour plan. Like Melissa, what is your 24-hour plan to take care of you from the inside out? What's your 24-hour plan? Like you said, it's a video. Maybe I'm going to watch a video. Maybe I'm going to replay that video. Maybe I'm going to insert what you're going to do. Make yourself a 24-hour plan that is going to get you what lifestyle changes you would like. Don't come to me and say, I want to lose 20 pounds, and then go, I'm not going to work out. I'm not going to go to bed early. Yeah, I'm not going to give up these foods, and I'm not going to eat healthy. Well, then how bad do you want it? You don't want to lose 50 pounds, 10 pounds if you're not willing to make the changes. You're not ready. You're full of excuses. And guess what, humans? We are all the same. If I didn't have to work out and have everything come easy and I could just like boost up like more muscle mass, I'm always trying to gain more muscle on my body because of where I'm at in my life. And if I could just inject all this, like have all these muscles and be strong and like climb up the stairs and run up the stairs and be like, oh yeah, I'm like an athlete, it would be amazing. But life is not like that. You have to earn sweat and tears and exhausted days and feeling like, oh, I don't want to do this. Get up at 6:15 with Melissa. She teaches a class. Amen. Women, maybe you have to come at 7 p.m. because you work all day. Maybe you come to the 9:30. Whatever your life is, you have to suck it up and do the work. You cannot look at other people and feel bad about yourself if you are not putting in the work. If you are sabotaging your brain and sabotaging your head and sabotaging every decision, you will not succeed that way. It is the fastest way to failure. And all of your luggage and all of your baggage and all of your stories, leave them on the carousel. Let it go round and round the airport and don't pick those bags up. Those bags don't serve me anymore. That was me. How many people come to me and they're like, I want to look like this photo from years ago me. Well, guess what? You're not going to look like that. You're older, you're wiser, you've had experiences, and who the hell knows what's going on in your body? How much stress are you pumping out every day just telling yourself negative stories? Like I started with this. The girl that lost 10 pounds on that scale and celebrated at her doctor's office was so damn excited. I can't believe in my 50s that I've lost this weight and I feel so good, and the inflammation in my face. And then my second girl, I only lost 10 pounds and I have so much to go. Which girl are you? And neither of them are wrong. It's just what's in their head. The story they're telling themselves, they have to redirect it, right? Person number 2 needs to redirect those thoughts and come back to celebrating, I freaking lost 10 pounds and I'm going to lose another 40. I am on my way to losing another 40. I am making decisions every day that are supporting me losing 40 pounds. So whatever the hell you gained during COVID or whatever you did or didn't do, that served you for some purpose, but you got this. I hope you have yourself an amazing day. Trina, fitforfemales.com. Here comes the link again. This is the Fit Insider that I send out. You can go to fitforfemales.com 14-day. That challenge is free. I love you. You are capable. And I hope you have an amazing day. And you will hear all about my Facebook Lives on that link below. Have yourself an incredible day. You got this.